prophesy to the wind, and you got people around the earth that's going to listen and learn. You know, hey, you got angels around us that you can't even see. Okay? Just like Elisha that took his servant, you know, for the Lord to open up his eyes, and he saw, you know, it was beautiful. You know, he saw the chariots and the angels. Well, hey, you know, even though you can't see them right now, they're all around us, man. So we're not truly alone. You feel like you're alone in this walk, you're not truly alone, man. The Lord is guiding you into the right direction. Okay? Verse 2. But his delight is in the law of the Lord. His delight is in the law of the Lord, man. Okay? But you got our Christians out there, man, who say they love the Lord, but they're following after the precepts of men. You know, the fear of the Lord is learned by the precepts of men. So they not delighting in this. We truly delight in this word. That's why we in it day in and day out, man. Okay, we in it day in and day out. Our delight is in the law. You know, somebody tried to tell me, hey, the law is pretty much, you know, pretty much what I was getting from them. Hey, the law was done away with. You know, all you gotta do is just accept JES in your life, and you good. No, man. No. You know, you get the scriptures and you cut them with it, man. You know, cut them the right way, because some people just cut them in the scriptures just to be cutting them. You know. You know, it's a balance to this thing. Hey, if they're gonna receive it. Hey, sometimes, you know, you just gotta keep them pushing, keep them moving. All right, give them scriptures, and then move on. You know, it's a balance to this thing. All right, if they want to be a demon, shoo them away. You know, it's a spirit on the brother. If you want to keep cutting them, you keep cutting them. But hey, for me, hey, just shoo them away, man. You know, just shoo them away. You know, we're not gonna sit down here and debate with you. The prophecies are popping up like popcorn. So hey, if you're gonna get it, you're gonna get it, man. If you're gonna get it, you're gonna get it. All right. So it's a beautiful thing if you can get it. Other than that, man, you know. Other than that, man, it's whatever, man. I'm gonna read verse 2 again. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and his law doth he meditate day and night. We in this book meditating day and night, man. We meditating on the scriptures, even if it ain't around us, man. We thinking about the prophecies. We seeing it, okay? We see the power of the Lord. I saw that. Hey, I couldn't even come down here, man. That's the Lord showing you his power, whether you believe it or not. You know, his power is being shown right before us, man. And all you gotta do, hey, just keep on standing on your watch, keep on coming out here, preaching the word, keep on doing your sit downs throughout the week, man. All right. Once again, our first love is his word, man. It's Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay, because he woke us up. We could have been dead like these other people out here, man. They are literally the walking dead out here. Okay. All right, so let me get Psalms 2 and 10. Be wise now, therefore, all you kings, and be instructed, ye judges of the earth. And that's what the Lord called us to be, man. To be wise. Okay? With you being wise, you're going to delight in wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. All right? You're not going to delight in standing with the counsel of fools. Okay? We're going to delight in this wisdom. We're going to delight in this knowledge. And believe it or not, we're set up to be the judges. We're judges out here. You know? You got the Christians screaming, only God can judge me. Well, you do err not knowing the scriptures. Okay, let me get there real quick. I'll get out the phone. You do err not knowing the scriptures, man. It's Matthew 22 and 29, I believe. Let me make sure. Matthew 22 and 29. Perfect. Yahushua answered and said unto them, ye do err, not knowing the scriptures, nor, check this, nor the power of Yahweh Bashim outside. These people don't know the power of Yahweh Bashim outside, nor do they know the scriptures. You know, and that's why we're instructed to be wise and instructed to be judges out here, to give the people the true wisdom and knowledge and understanding of this word. Because only we can break down this word in truth and sincerity, okay? Because you have other people, other nations, I should say, that try to get this book, and the Lord has not given them the understanding to break down this word. That's why we're instructed to give the true breakdowns of this word, okay? The Lord has put his Holy Spirit upon us, man. You know? That's why we can get this. That's why nobody else can. Okay? Let me get that real quick. Let me get this is Psalms 147 and 19. He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and judgment unto Israel. Okay? He shows his word unto us. And check this. He have not dealt so with any nation. As for his judgment, they have not known them. Praise ye Yahweh. Okay, and that's why we're the only ones that can get this word. That's why we're the only ones that can break it down. And the other nations have not known the true judgment of the Lord. You know? That's why you see our people in such a low estate. You know? That's why they're out there screaming equality. You know, let's hold hands with the wicked. You know? I'm tired of being oppressed. Oh, Black Lives Matter. You know? That's what you're seeing. Why? Because the Lord has judged our people. The Lord has put you in a low condition because we made a covenant with the Lord. Okay? So let me go to another precept. This is Amos 3 and 1, starting at the top. Hear this word that Yahweh has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt. You see, the Lord has only brought one race of people from the land of Egypt, and that's the Israelites, 12 tribes. Okay? He didn't bring nobody else up out of the land of Egypt. Hey, the Lord showed his power. You know, the Lord built up Egypt just so he can show his power. And just like the Lord built up this new Egypt so he can show his power, man. You know? And that's what these people don't understand, man. The Lord built up this place by the backs of the Israelites, and it's going to be brought down. It's going to be brought down, brought to desolation, brought to naught, brought to low, man. All praise to the Yahweh outside for that, man. Okay, because we can get this. We can see it with our eyes, but you can't see it, man. It's okay, because when you get that death by pain, you're going to understand that a prophet had been among you. The people was out there trying to warn you what's up. But yet you chose to believe in Egypt, thinking Egypt's going to save you, man. You know, these people don't understand what the hell is going on. But it's all good, because you're going to come back in the kingdom of heaven as a newborn babe, and you're going to understand, man, hey, hey, what I did was wrong. That's how they're going to be. You know? But that's how we're going to have so many children in the kingdom of heaven when you think about it. Lord willing, we are the elect when you think about it, man. You know? 2/3 is a huge number, man. Whereas the sands of the sea, you know, you think about it. You know? The sand, one little droplet of sand, man. And how much sand will build up one beach. And then think about all the beaches around the world, man. Okay? Hey, that's a lot of people. That's a lot of children that you're going to have in the kingdom of heaven, man. You know, I thought about it. You know, I brought this up a couple weeks ago or so. You know, hey, you know, when I went to church as a little kid, I was like, man, I want to have many children like Abraham. And guess what? When you come into the truth, you realize that, hey, you get to be like that, man. You get to be like Abraham and more. Okay? Because we're walking in the footsteps of Abraham. How we're showing the Lord that we believe and fully trust in the Lord. We're walking in the law, statutes, commandments, and truth and sincerity. We're not just saying that we love the Lord, but we're showing the Lord that we love him by our actions. Okay? So we're spiritually Abraham, we're spiritually Noah, we're spiritually the other prophets. You know? Matter of fact, we are the prophets coming back. Because the spirit of the prophets are subject to the prophets. Let's get there real quick. Matter of fact, I'm going to read this real quick. You only have I known of all the families of the earth, therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities. And that's why we're getting punished. That's why people are out there screaming Black Lives Matter. No, Black lives do not matter. I don't care if that hurts your feelings or not. If you knew, Black lives do not matter. First and foremost, you're not black. Okay, your skin color is different shades of brown. I may be a light-skinned brother. Okay, but your skin is different shades of brown. No one out here is black. Okay? So you're different shades of brown. And only the elect lives matter. Because only the elect, that remnant, is going to be saved. And they're going to bring back the whole rest of the tribes back, man. Okay. Let me get 1 Corinthians 14 and 32. It's 1 Corinthians 14 and 32. And the spirits of the prophets are subject to the prophets, which means, hey, if you was prophet in your past life, you're going to be prophet in this life, man. You know, you was standing on your watch, standing up for righteousness in your past life. You know, when you read Ezekiel 9 and 4, you know, you stood up for righteousness, man. And Lord willing, we have that spiritual mark of exemption on us, man. Because when you read in Peter's, I think it's 2 Peter's. Let me get it real quick. We have you know, saving just Lot. You know, he was vexed by the filthy conversation of the wicked. Well, that's us, man. We're vexed by the filthy conversation of the wicked, man. That's why we go hard for the Lord. You know, the Lord chose the foolishness of preaching to help seal the elect, man. Let me get that. Second Peter 2 and 6. You know, I love bringing this out because this is us, man. This is us. And Lord willing, you know, we're like Lot and we get saved out of here, man. You know, the Lord has mercy upon us and we get saved, you know. Because if you're screaming that you saved now, you don't know, you do not know what the hell is going on. 2 Peter 2 and 6, and turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes. All right? And that's what the Lord is going to do to this Sodom and Gomorrah now. This place is going to be ashes. And everybody else that want to look back and want to love the city, hey, you're going to be ashes too, man. Your flesh is going to be consumed away from your bones by thermonuclear fire. Okay? And knowing that, man, knowing the terror of the Lord, we persuade man. So we trying to get delivered out of here, man. All right? Let's see where I was at. Into ashes, condemning them with an overthrow, making them an example unto those that after should live ungodly. And this wicked ass place called Babylon the Great, which is America, you know, upholds itself as we're a Bible believing country, man. We're a Bible believing country, but you're not. You're not. We can clearly see it, man. All the wickedness that you have committed throughout the years. You know, your homosexuality. You know, whether they did it in a closet or out there out in the open. You know, their child sacrifices. I was just looking at on Instagram. I can't think of the girl's name at the moment. Matter of fact, I may have to get it. It's escaping me right now. But let's see if I can get it. You know, she, you know, this is what they do to their child stars. You know, they sexually abuse their child stars. And we're living in a wicked ass kingdom, but you Israelites want to hold hands and want this kingdom to last forever, man. You know, like, oh man, I just gotta get that money, man. Just gotta get that money. You know, that's why it says in Ecclesiastes 7:7, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad. And we're the righteous, man. We're mad. We can see what the hell is going on. But a gift destroys the heart. So you get that money, or Esau Edom gives you a little stimulus check or whatever. You know, oh man, you know, apparently all your problems go away. But it's only going to go away for a little moment, man, because you're still under the curses. The curses ain't going to go away until we're in the kingdom of heaven, until we get those new bodies, man. You know? That's what we're searching, to be saved from our enemies. Give me 1 second. I'm over here looking for it. That's what it was. Shirley Temple, a victim of pedophilia. Okay? Because I remember those commercials while I was growing up as a young child. You know, you would see those Shirley Temple commercials, and it's pretty much showing her, you know, she was pretty much sexually abused. And that's what Esau Edom has done. And that's what these other countries, other nations, and even our own people are following after it. You know? This place is through. This place has to be destroyed. You know, it has done so much wickedness, man, but y'all want to stay here forever, man. I tell you, you got rulership coming. You want to close your ears for that, man. You want to close your ears for that, man. You know, our people don't want that. They do not have a rulership mentality, man. When you have a rulership mentality, man, you ain't going to be screaming equality. You know, that's why you don't see the elites of Esau Edom, who is the so-called white man, screaming equality. To hell with equality when you got your own kingdom. Equality does not benefit someone that's in rulership. You're not going to be screaming equality. You know, I'm going to give you a future prophecy, man. You're not going to be screaming equality when you're in the kingdom of heaven, man. Okay? And we're not screaming that now. All right? So, the water to how about you outside for waking us up to this truth, man. You know? Because our people, hey, they through, man. They're the walking dead out here. They're the walking dead. Let me get Proverbs. Let's see, Proverbs 29. This is Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, right? The people rejoice, and we're going to be rejoicing in the kingdom of heaven, man. We're going to be rejoicing, man. We're going to be rejoicing, you know. When we get out of our beds, be praising to Yahweh Shem outside, man. You know, think about it, we're going to have spiritual power. We're going to be safe. But we still going to be praising and boasting in the name of Yahweh Shem outside. And we praising and boasting in the name of Yahweh Shem outside. But how much more? How much more? You know? Okay. When the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn, and that's what you're seeing. Homosexuality being perpetuated throughout this wicked ass kingdom, throughout the whole earth, because you're seeing the other nations following after it, following after democracy. I think I covered the story. I'm not sure. Had the Arab Ishmael. I think one of their leaders or somebody being a homosexual, you know? So this place got to go, man. When we get our kingdom, hey, the whole earth is going to break out in song and dance, man. It is. Whole earth is going to break out in song and dance. Trees are going to be singing, man. But the trees ain't singing. The earth is polluted. The water's polluted. The people's fake, taking on nationality. That's why you have the controversy of Zion. So this place got to go. I'm going to get verse 1. This is for Christians out there in 2/3, man. He that being often reproved hardened his neck. So I keep on, I remember, because you first come into the truth and you tell your people about the truth. You told my once homie about the truth, and they pretty much disregard the truth. Okay? And this also goes to, you got somebody that's so-called in the truth, but you got to keep on getting on them over and over again. You can just see that a spirit just leaving off of them. Shall suddenly be destroyed, and that without remedy. You hear that? Suddenly destroyed and without remedy. The Lord sent men to warn you what's going to happen. But you harden your neck, you harden your head. Hey, like my dad would say, a hard head will make a soft behind. These people, man, he's hardening their hearts. So he's going to be justified in bringing them nuclear missiles. Hey, he sent out his men to warn you what's going to come to pass. You harden your neck, harden your heart like Pharaoh. And the Lord's just going to destroy you, man. That's what's going to come to pass. Okay? Matter of fact, this is Proverbs 26 and 11. This is for the foolish, man. Proverbs 26 and 11. As a dog returneth to his vomit, so a fool returneth to his folly. Ooh. And that's for my homie that I did. Keep on saying homie, but already used to saying it. But anyways, you in Christianity, but you want to hold hands with the wicked. You pretty much holding hands with vomit, man. It's nasty. Like a dog would throw up. I know my dog especially, he would throw up and then eat that stuff right up again, man. And I'll be looking at him like, ugh, you eating that? Well, that's the fool. That's our people out here, man. They foolish. They wise in their own eyes. But guess what? The Lord got a remedy for that, man. The Lord got a remedy for that. Verse 12. Seest thou a wise man in his own conceit? There is more hope than a fool than of him. All right. So these people gonna learn the hard way, man. They just the walking dead out here. That's all it is. It's just the walking dead out here. They just waiting for their judgment, pretty much. Waiting for their judgment. All right. But the Lord is gonna show us His power in these last days, man. The Lord is showing His power now. The Lord is showing His power now. But we gotta do the work. Okay? We gotta do the work. So I'm gonna go to Ezekiel. Yeah, I texted my homie. I gotta do a lesson of a vision that I had. I want to say last week or so. I ended up drawing the picture. I might show y'all if it pick up on the camera. end up drawing it real quick if it shows up. So yeah, I gotta do a lesson on that. That was the Lord showing His power right then and there, man. That dream was pretty crazy, you know. And I'm glad I ended up drawing it real quick, because I thought about drawing it, you know, making it hyper realistic. But I was like, you know, take the drawing with a grain of sand, you know. But it's pretty close to what I saw in my vision. All right, pretty close. But anyways, I'm gonna have to do a lesson about that. Matter of fact, I did not finish 2 Peter. I'm gonna read it again, 2 Peter 2:6. And turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemning them with an overthrow, making them an example unto those that after should live ungodly. All right? And this is us. And deliver just Lot, because Lord willing, we're just and pure in the eyes of the Lord. Okay? Vexed. You hear that? Vexed. All right? And we're vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. We're vexed with the filthy conversation with the wicked, man. Because the wicked is bearing rule. Our people is following after the ways of the wicked. And they don't understand what the hell is going on. They don't understand that judgment is going to come down here heavy, man. A sword is being furbished. And the sword is going to come down upon our people, man. And if you ain't got the mark of exemption, you're through. Okay? That's what our people don't understand, man. If you do not have that mark of exemption, man, you is through. You is through, man. All right? You is through. Verse 8, for the righteous man dwelling among them and seeing and hearing vex his righteous soul from day to day with the unlawful deeds. All right? And we are clearly seeing the unlawful deeds of the wicked. Clearly seeing it, man. You know, raising your children here is a burden, man. It's a pain. You know, you got to watch out what they watching on TV, what they watching on their tablets or whatever, man. You know, because they got wickedness on there. Well, guess what? The Lord's going to bring this place down tonight, man. All right? Verse 9, the Lord knoweth how to deliver the ungodly out of temptations. He knows how to deliver us, man. You know, when the mark of the beast comes to pass, all right? When that comes to pass, the Lord's going to deliver us from that, man. The Lord's going to keep that spirit on us, and we're not going to take it, man. And the reserve, check this, and to reserve the unjust to the day of judgment to be punished. That's coming very, very soon, man. So Christians and all you other heathens, man, or people in the heathenistic mind state, hey, keep on holding hands with the wicked and see what's going to happen to you, man. Keep on disregarding this truth. See what's going to happen to you. All right? You're going to be melted away, man. So this is Ezekiel. See where I'm gonna start at. So I'm gonna get Ezekiel 37 and 9. This is what we doing out here, man. Whether people's around us or not, man, this is what we doing. Okay? Because through the power of the internet, the unicorn, the Lord has spread this word. You know, that's why I said, you know, met up with the homie before camp. You know, we dapped it up. You know, hey, he knows about the truth. So this truth is spreading like wildfire. And all we got to do, we ain't got to go to Africa. We ain't got to go to China. No, this word is being spread through the internet, being spread by us out here preaching this word, man. All right? Lucky, y'all. I thought I got good sleep. So this is Ezekiel 37 and verse 9. Then said he unto me, prophesy unto the wind. That's what we're doing, prophesying unto the wind. Was ever going to listen, take heed to it? Are you going to listen and forbear it? Hey, we prophesy to the wind. Okay? Prophesy, son of man, and say to the wind, thus saith Yahweh power. Come from the four winds, O breath, and breathe upon these slain, that they may live. And that's what we're doing. I'm going to get Jeremiah real quick. Jeremiah 1. Jeremiah 1 and 10. Because this is our job. This is what we're doing, man. See, I have this day set thee over the nations. We're set over the nations, man. And we're really going to be above the nations very, very soon. Okay? And over the kingdoms. To do what? To root out. To pull down, to destroy, to throw down, to build, and to plant. And that's our job, man. Building up our brothers in His truth with the words of our mouth, the words of our testimony. Okay? Strongholds are being pulled down right before your very eyes by just prophesying to the wind. You know? By just prophesying to the wind. And we're seeing the effects right before our very eyes, man. Alright, so I'm going to get, go back to Ezekiel 37. Excuse me, y'all. Ezekiel 37 and verse 10. So I prophesied as I commanded. That's what you're supposed to do. You know, you don't want to be like Jonah. All right. The Lord tells you to go do it, but you procrastinate. And then the Lord has to jack you up for you to go do it. Okay. But our people are in that spirit where the Lord tells them, the Lord is sending out His prophets to warn them. And so they don't want to take heed, so they got to get their death by pain. So take heed to the word of the Lord. The Lord tells you, hey, you need to go out there, preach His word. Hey, listen to Him, man. All right? Listen to Him. So I prophesied as He commanded me, and the breath came into them, and they lived and stood upon their feet. An exceedingly great army, and that's what you're seeing right before your very eyes, man. The nations are scared because they seeing an exceedingly great army right before their very eyes, man. Because they have taken counsel within amongst themselves to bring us down. They spent so millions and millions of dollars to bring us down, man. Millions and millions of dollars to bring us down. But guess what? They're going to be brought down low, man. They're going to be brought down low. Okay, by the breath, by the words we speaking right now, hey, we are already speaking it into existence, man. They're gonna be brought down low. Okay? Just like you're supposed to speak life into your words, into your actions. Okay, they're gonna be brought down low, man. We gonna be the future rulers. Hey, we are the future rulers. We ruling, man. Lord through us is gonna show His power that He's dealing with us. Okay? The Lord is going to show you. And you just got to believe it. You know, like the word says, you know, faith is a mustard seed. Mustard seed, you know, small seed. But guess what? It grows. It grows super, super big, man. You know, a mustard seed, it can be very, very potent. You know? It can also be very beneficial. It's all in how you use it. And we're using our words on the right hand side, and we telling you, hey, we're gonna be the rulers, man. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Speak life into your day, man. And into your life, man. You know, we gonna make it, man. No matter what happens, we gonna make it. We gonna get it to them chariots, man. We gonna make it to them chariots, man. We gonna get those new bodies. You gotta keep on telling yourself that, man. We gonna make it. The Lord's gonna show his spiritual power through us. You gotta keep on saying it, man. We gonna make it. We gonna do it. We gonna make it into them chariots, man. All right? So you just gotta keep on doing it, keep on saying it. Speak life into your day-to-day life, man. All right? Speak life. And we gonna make it. So I'm gonna get Revelation 11. Let me go to that real quick. This is Revelation 11:3. And I will give power unto my 2 witnesses. Okay? Southern and Northern Kingdom. Alright? And they shall prophesy 1,203 days, sackcloth, slakia, clothed in sackcloth, and that's what you're seeing out there, man. You know? We out there on the highways and byways week in and week out prophesying the downfall of this wicked ass kingdom. Okay? But he said he's giving power unto us, man. And you gotta believe that we have this power now. You know? Power with our words alone to move a mountain, man. You just gotta believe that, man. When the Lord bestows on that spiritual power, hey, we gonna be doing some things, man. We gonna be doing some things, man. And it's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be beautiful, man. You know? These are 2 olive trees and 2 candlesticks standing before God of the earth. And verse 5, and if any man will hurt them, fire proceeded out of their mouths. You hear that? By our words and by our actions, you know? And by literally, in these last days, fire is going to proceed out of us, man. Literally, you're going to show Esau, Edom, the Lord's power. You know, the Lord's going to show you his power through us. Okay? They come at you, after you, you know, the enemy comes in like a flood. Hey, man, they going to get it. They going to get that recompense. Okay? And devour, you check that, man? And devour their enemies. And if any man will hurt them, he must in this manner be killed. You hear that? He must in this manner be killed. And so we understand the Lord deals with balance. Okay? Because, you know, I give you an example. You know, when you read Obadiah, you know, and other various chapters, hey, one people's going to live forever. And one people's going to die. You know? So for one people to live forever, one nation has to die, man. And it's beautiful, man. And that's why when you read Obadiah, you know, we're going to be them flames, man. We're going to be that fire. Okay? Esau, Edom's going to be that stubble, man. And there's not going to be any remaining of the house of Esau after they done with their slavery, man. Because first and foremost, they got to get their recompense. Okay? And the Lord made one vessel to honor and one vessel to dishonor. Okay? And that vessel to dishonor, man, it's going to be incinerated. It's going to be destroyed. Okay? And there's not going to be any remaining of the house of Esau. It's not. Why? Because the Lord is showing us that he loves us. And he's showing us that he loves us right now. Okay? He's putting the curses upon our enemies as we speak. And it's beautiful, man. It's beautiful how the Lord works. It's beautiful. So the Lord deals with balance. Okay, you come after the men of the Lord, well, guess what? You're going to be hurt in very various manners, man. You know, that's how the Lord operates, man. He got, you know, Esau, Edom is moving the chess pieces. The Lord is moving 3 or 4 chess pieces. All right, checkmate. And we already won. Okay. I'm going to go to verse 8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified. Okay? And this place is spiritually Sodom and Egypt. And how was our Lord crucified? Because they gave us a false image of our Lord. And now we're taking it back, you know? You think about the Renaissance period, how they went around and painted over our pictures, you know, to try to hide our people. And so they gave our people Edomite Jesus. That's what they gave our people. You know, deep down, you know, a lot of us knew, hey, he's a so-called black man. You know, as a young child, you know, we knew that. Some of us knew that. Like, he's a black man. You know, that's what we would say. You know, I remember that in, I think I was in 5th or 4th grade, you know. Because I can remember, you know, I was confused as a young child. I'm like, you know, they were showing, I forgot how it went, but, you know, I was confused even as a young child, you know, what is a Jewish person? You know, I would scratch my head like, is that what you call a Jew, you know? You know, it's beautiful as a young child, you know, thinking like that, man. You know? Like, wait, that's a Jew? You know? When you get older and you're looking like these people are the Jews, you know, they look like your everyday average white person just with a bigger nose. All right? With a bigger nose and some beard and some twisty ties on the side of their heads. Like, these are the Jews? I'm confused. You know? But the water to Yahweh outside that he woke us up to this truth, and we see it for what it is. And we're gonna read, man. So this verse 9, and they of the people and the kindreds and the tongues and nations shall see their dead bodies 3 days and a half, and shall not suffer their dead bodies to be put in graves. And they that dwell upon the earth shall rejoice over them. That's what they did. The nations rejoice over us. And make merry. They shall send gifts one to another, because these two prophets tormented them that dwelt on the earth. So they rejoiced over our downfall. And guess what? We're going to rejoice over your downfall. We're going to boast in Yahweh Shemi outside, man. We're going to rejoice in your downfall, because you got it coming. You rejoiced over ours. You took our heritage. You made us build up your kingdoms, you know, to this very day. Hey, they still putting some of our people into slavery to this very day. To this very day. They doing that. Okay, so guess what? We're going to rejoice over you when your kingdom falls, man. You know, I think about it, you know, to build some of these electric cars, you know, because they say electric cars are of the future. Well, to build these electric cars, you got to have child labor or slave labor to get the cobalt. I believe that's what it is, the mineral that they use to make the batteries for the electric cars. So you got to get that cobalt. So how these electric car companies like Tesla and all these other companies getting making millions. You know, you see Tesla rising up in the ranks. You know, because I admit it's a bad car. It's a bad car. You know, they saying electric cars are the future. You know, on a side note, they've been had the technology to make cars run off of cleaner fuels like electricity, water. But Esau Edom is such a damn devil that he doesn't, you know, he's so deep down in the big oil companies that he doesn't want these cars to run on clean burning fuels, okay? But anyways, these are electric car companies, you know, like Tesla and all of them. You know, they got to mine the cobalt. And so what they use slave labor. They use child labor. So the earth is mourning, man. You're using little children And you making millions and millions off of that. Huh? So guess what? We're going to rejoice because your children, your men, even your women, because you made our women work out there in the fields as well. Your children, your women, your men are going to build up our kingdoms. Okay? But the Lord deals with balance. So after your 1,000 years of slavery, you other nations, you are going to have mercy, but you still going to be our subject, but you will have mercy. But Esau, Edom's the only nation on this earth that's not promised mercy. Okay? The only nation on this earth that's not promised mercy. Why? Because you polluted this earth, and you just, you're just the wicked, man. The Lord just made you the vessel of destruction, man. The vessel of dishonor. That's just how the Lord set it up, man. We're just giving you the true wisdom, knowledge, and understanding out of the Bible, man. That's just our job, man. But anyways, let's see where I was at. Verse 10, Revelation 11 and 10. And they that dwell upon the earth shall rejoice. I already read that. Verse 11, okay? And after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from power, okay, starting with the apostles, their elders, Abba Bivens, okay, coming out, and then the elders and the apostles and elders and the brothers on down, okay, going out there, preaching this true wisdom on the highways and byways, preaching to the wind, okay. After 3 days and a half, the spirit of life and power entered into them, and they stood upon their feet. A great fear fell upon them, which saw them, and they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither. And Lord willing, we of the elect, and we going to get gathered in them chariots, man. We're going to get gathered up in them chariots, man. And that's what we want, man. You look up to the sky, and you see the chariots, and you get beamed up in there, man. Okay? That's what we want. Right? To be saved from our enemies. And for our enemies to get recompense. To be destroyed. Let me see. Let's see. Come up hither. And they ascended to heaven in a cloud, and the enemies beheld them. All right, and you can bring that to Wisdom Solomon 5 and 1 on down. Seeing the strangeness of our salvation. Okay, and check this. In the same hour, there was a great earthquake, and the 10th part of the city fell, because Babylon the Great is split up in 10 FEMA zones, and that earthquake that's hitting, that's that nuclear missile. Right, the nuclear missile, the warheads coming down to destroy this place, man. So to hell with voting, man. Why would I want to vote for somebody when this place is already doomed for destruction, man? When you have understanding of this word and you know that this place is doomed for destruction, why the hell would I want to vote? Okay? Because when you understand the law that you're not supposed to vote for another nation to be a king above you. And so, most of our people, you're going to have some that's going to vote for Trump. Those that, I was watching the dude the other day. I don't think he knows the truth, but, he's going to vote for Trump. That's what it seems like. That's what I'm getting it from. Because he's in love with his guns. He's in love with his guns. Right? But hey, our first love is his truth, man. Is Yahweh Bashim Al Shah. Okay? So we understand, hey, we ain't gonna trust in our bow and our sword, because the Lord is gonna deliver us. Okay? and them taking the guns or making laws on the guns, hey, that's just gonna cause a civil war, man. Just plain and simple, man. Edom versus Edom. The Egyptian versus the Egyptian. That's what we're gonna see. Okay? That's what we're seeing now. With the governor the other day, it was about 4, 5, 6 men trying to kidnap the governor. That's just showing you Esau, Edom's kingdom is going down, man. That's the Egyptian versus the Egyptian right there, man. All praises to Yahweh Hashem outside for that, man, because he's showing his power right before our very eyes. Right before our very eyes, man, he's showing it. These curses are being put upon these heathens. And the enemies beheld them. Same hour there was a great earthquake, and the 10th part of the city fell. In the earthquake there were slain men 7,000, and the remnant were affrighted and gave glory to Yahweh Hashem outside of heaven. And we're going to give them glory now, and we're going to give them even more glory then. Okay? Let me go to Luke. Hey, because when we in our kingdom, once again, when we are in our kingdom, we're not going to be screaming equality, man. When you have rulership, true rulership, you're not going to be screaming equality. When you look at these Edomites that are at top, you think they're going to be screaming equality? Hell no. Hell no. Let me get Luke 1. I'm going to start at verse 68. Blessed be Yahweh, power of Israel, for he has visited and redeemed his people. Okay, he's visiting us now, and he's going to redeem us. Okay, we're being redeemed right now by this word, by following, because our joy is in the law. We meditate day and night in this word, in these precepts, in the prophecies. Okay, and he's going to redeem us very, very soon. Verse 69. He have raised up a horn of salvation for us in the house of his servant David. That's Yahushua. Because he's coming back with great power. He's not going to meet Esau, Edom like a man. And he's going to be an angelic force. And he's going to save his remnant. Okay? It's like a bug getting on me. Verse 70. As he spake by the holy, as he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets. Okay, the prophets back then were speaking it, and we speaking it now, man. And guess what? It's going to come to pass. It's already written that it's going to come to pass, whether you believe it or not. Okay? Which have been since the world began. The spirit of the prophets is subject to the prophets, man. And we just coming back in our lots. Okay? We're just coming back in our lots, man. All right? That we, check this, that we should be saved from our enemies and from the hand of all that hate us. And that's what we're waiting for, man. All right? That's what we're waiting for. That's why we're not out there screaming equality, because when we get rulership, we're not going to be screaming that, man. The Lord has promised you rulership. Okay? The Lord has promised you rulership. Not equality, rulership. To be saved from all your enemies. Okay? Check this. To perform the mercy promised to our fathers. Okay? Because the Lord is not a man that he should lie. Okay? Matter of fact, let me get Numbers 23:19. Numbers 23:19. Power is not a man that he should lie, neither the son of man that he should repent. Hath he said, and he shall not do it. Okay, he said we have a covenant. He said that we're gonna get rulership. Okay, he's not a man that he should lie. So guess what? We're gonna get that rulership. We're gonna get that new covenant, man. Or have he spoken, and shall he not make it good? Right? The Lord is not a man that he should lie. And so with that understanding, man, we know the Lord is not going to renege on his promise. Let me put this in here real quick. Slacky, y'all. All right. Let me go back to it. Verse 73. The oath which he swore to our fathers Abraham, that he would grant us that we, being delivered out of the hand of our enemies, might be saved without fear. And that's coming. You know, right now you in fear, man. You know, hey, you haven't done anything wrong or illegal, but say a cop or somebody come up to you, you know, right beside you in traffic or whatever, drives by you, you know, your heart might start pounding, you know. But hey, knowing these scriptures, we know that Esau, Edom, does not bear the sword in vain. Okay, he bears not the sword in vain. So it's coming in a time where we're going to live in a kingdom filled with righteousness, and we won't have to worry about being destroyed, being dismayed, being in fear. Okay, the Lord is going to save us, man. All right, whether you believe it or not, there's people that hate us. You know, they hate us now. Hey, they definitely going to be hating us in the kingdom of heaven. You know, that's why Esau, Edom, is going to come down with great wrath, knowing that he has but a short time to rule this earth, because he's trying to eradicate the Israelites. Because the blessing, the promises, is given unto us. The Lord's not going to renege on that, man. Okay, and so Esau, Edom is thinking in his mind, well, since y'all got next, man, I'm gonna go ahead and destroy the whole earth. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and destroy the whole earth, make it uninhabitable for everybody else. All right, that's how Esau, Edom is thinking, man. Let me see if I can get that. Might be in this phone. Give me 1 second, I might got it. I think it's Wisdom Solomon 2, but I could be wrong. If I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. I'm gonna just have to go back and get the scriptures. Yeah, I'm going to read a little bit of this, because this is how Esau Edom thinks, you know. This is how he thinks. You know, he's not a spiritual man. He's a carnal-ass man, you know. I'm going to go ahead and highlight a couple of these. This is Wisdom of Solomon 2. Let's see where I want to start at. Yeah, I'm gonna start at the top. Let me go ahead and start at the top. Wisdom of Solomon 2, I'm gonna start at the top. For the ungodly said, reasoning with themselves, but not all right. All right. Our life is short and tenders, and in death of a man there is no remedy. You know, this is how they thinking, man. Neither was there any man known to have returned from the grave. But we understand regeneration, reincarnation. So we understand you come back. All nations come back. All Israelites come back. Okay? The spirit of the prophets is subject to the prophets, man. Prophet in your past life is going to be a prophet now. But this is how they thinking, man. You die and that's it. All right? For we were born at... It's like... For we are born at all venture, and we shall be hereafter as though we had never been. Well, you're right about that, man. You know, when you read Obadiah, man, you know, the day of the Lord is near to all the heathens. You know, roughly paraphrasing, y'all gonna be as though y'all have not been. So yeah, you know, for the breath of our nostrils is as smoke, and a little spark in the moving of our heart, which being extinguished of our body shall be turned into ashes, and our spirit shall vanish as the soft air. You know, hey, Esau, Edom, hey, you know, it's going to come to a point in your slavery, man, or even the beginning of your slavery. You're going to be like that, man. Just kill me, man. Just kill me. That's how they're going to be. But you, hey, the men of the Lord going to have that spiritual power. All Israel's going to have that spiritual power. And you just going to be working, man. You die, you just going to be brought back to life, man. Woo. That's a horrible slavery, man. You die and they just revive you right back then and there. You know, you do something bad, you're just going to be thrown into the furnace or whatever, man. Verse 4, and our name shall be forgotten in time, and no man shall have our works in remembrance. And our life shall pass away as a trace of a cloud, and shall be dispensed as a mist that is driven away with the beams of the sun, and overcome with the heat thereof. For our time is a very shadow that passeth away, and after our end there is no returning. For it is fast sealed, so that no man cometh again. That's how they think, man. Come on, therefore, let us enjoy the good things that are present, and let us speedily, all right, you check this, let us speedily use the creatures like as in youth. So they speedily use the creatures. So the Lord is saying, you know, when you read Revelation 11 and 18, he's going to destroy them that destroy the earth. And so Esau, Edom thinking like this, you know, because he's a carnal man, and he's just going to speedily use up this earth. All right, drive it into the ground, bring it into naught. But guess what? You're going to be brought down for that, man. Let me see, verse 7. Let us fill ourselves with costly wine and ointments, and let no flower of the spring pass by us. So they're just using up the world, man. That's what they're doing, man. Let us crown ourselves with rosebuds before they be withered. Let none of us go without his part of our voluptuous. Let us leave tokens of our joyfulness in place, for this is our portion, and our lot is this. Guess what? Keep on doing that, man. Keep on doing that, man. You just tallying up how much pain and hell that the Lord's going to bring onto you, man. And that's why the trees, the world, is going to bring out, it's going to burst out and rejoice. Burst out in song. Because this man is going to be brought down to naught, man. He's going to be brought down to naught, man. And we waiting for that. Check this, verse 10. It's like you. Verse 10. Let us oppress the poor, righteous man. Let us not spare the widow, nor reverence the ancient gray hairs of the age. So Esau, Edom, he ain't taking care of his people. He ain't taking care of our people. He's not, he has no respecter of anybody, man. You know, he's just like, hey, I'm the man, and it is what it is. So guess what? That's why when we understand this word, this man has to get recompense, man. This man has to be brought down. That's why you see the elderly not being taken care of. You know, you look at Esau, Edom, and his own people, man. You know, they know that they have an inheritance, so they put their people in nursing homes. You know, or they try to plot to kill their people. They be like, man, I can't wait for this man to kick the bucket. And you see that evil, perverse spirit upon them. Like, I can't wait for my dad to kick the bucket. Can't wait for my grandpa to kick the bucket. We got money coming in. That's how they think, man. With us Israelites, man, you know, we try to enjoy our parents. You know, if you're in the right spirit, you try to enjoy your parents. You try to enjoy your grandmother, grandfather. You know, that's the spirit that we're in. You know, we have a completely different spirit upon us, man. You know, if it's up to me, man, I would love to have my grandfather back. I would love to have my grandmother back. But I understand these scriptures, hey, they're in peace. If they're in the spirit world, with Yahweh Shem outside, they're in peace. Okay? So with me understanding that, you know, I'm good. You know, but when I was a Christian, okay, I didn't understand that, man. You know, I didn't truly understand it. Because when we read the word, let me get it. You up there with the Father. You at peace. Let me get Ecclesiastes 12:7. Then shall the dust return to the earth as it was, and the spirit shall return unto power who gave it. All right? Your body decays, your body gets rotten away. But guess what? You're going to be up there in the spirit world at peace with the Lord, man. At peace. Okay? At peace. All right? Yeah, I think I'm going to end it that right there. But yeah, you're at peace, man. Let me see if I get something. See Job. Check this. This is Job 14:14. If a man dies, shall he live again? Question mark. All the days of my appointed time will I wait till my change come. Okay? And we understand reincarnation, regeneration is true. Okay? And so that's why we try to reverence the Lord, try to follow Yahweh Shem outside in truth and sincerity. Because if you don't in this life, or, you know, in our past lives, that's why, you know, you see our people get jacked up. You know, matter of fact, you think about it, our people chose Barabbas over Yahweh Shai. They said, let the blood be upon us and our children. That's what they said. And so you gotta pay for that, man. And so that's why you see the bloodshed and our people out there that's gonna get mowed down because that sword is being furbished. You know why? Because you made a blood oath. You know, you chose your God. Okay? And so you gotta pay for that. But us in this truth, Lord willing, we are the elect. The Lord has mercy upon us. We're waiting for our change. We're waiting to get that spiritual body. We're waiting for that crown of glory to be bestowed upon us. Okay? All right? So let me get Psalms 83. Because you have some judgment in that, man. For them, these Edomites coming against us, these other nations coming against us, man. They got judgment coming for them. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get I'm gonna get Psalms 83. So bear with me while I go to it. Excuse me. It's right there in my face. Anyway, Psalms 83. Psalms 83 at the top. Keep not thou silence, O power. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O power. Okay, that's what we telling y'all about Shema outside, you know. And with our words, we already know the Lord is moving. And the Lord's really going to move on these heathens, as we'll read. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up their head. Okay, they hate us. You know, they seen the power that the Lord has bestowed upon us. The power, the love that has been bestowed upon us. And so they came together, even though they hate each other, they came together to take us down. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. And that's what happened. You know, when you read Jeremiah 17:4, you know, you discontinue from your heritage. You know, they paid millions and millions of dollars so we wouldn't know who we are. You know, but that has failed. You know, why? Because it's of the Lord. All right? For they have consulted together with one consent. They came together in one consent, man. They confederate against thee. And it goes down and it names all the nations. And one of the first nations that is named is Esau, Edom. Okay? And so what I want to do, I want to jump down to verse 13. And I want to show you the judgment that is coming. That is coming. It is going to be so beautiful when this judgment comes to pass. All right? So Psalms 83. Psalms 83, let's start at verse 13. All right? O my power, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind. Ooh. As the burning, it's like as the fire burneth a wood, and as the flame sitteth the mountains on fire. And guess what? That's that nuclear missile, man. The chariots coming through, shooting laser beams, and the nuclear missiles shooting. This is what's coming to them. For all of them coming together in one consent to take us out. Well, guess what? The Lord's going to show you His power. All right. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Woo! Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name, O Lord. They're going to be filled with shame. Let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish. Put to shame and perish. That the men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art thou most high over all the earth. So that's what we're waiting for. To be put to shame. They're going to be put to shame through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem outside, the nuclear missiles, the chariots, through the man of the Lord. They're going to be put to shame. They're being put to shame right now. Because we out here prophesying to the wind, speaking the truth. Hey, they being put to shame. They being put to shame, man. It's all praises to Yahweh Shem outside for that, man. I was just looking, man. That cloud looks a little weird over there. Looks a little weird. Could be a chariot, could not. But anyways, they're going to be put to shame, man. So all praises to Yahweh Shem outside for that, man. Can't wait. Can't wait. But we got to wait patiently upon the Lord, man. So everything's going to happen in the Lord's time. Matter of fact, I'm going to get Ecclesiastes 36. Ecclesiastes 36. Have mercy upon us, O Yahweh, our power of all. Behold us, and send thy fear upon the nations that seek not after thee. Lift up thy hand against the strange nations, and let them see thy power. That's what we're waiting for, man. They're going to see the power. Lord going to lift up their standard. They're going to see their power, man. They're going to see that power, man. They're going to see that power through us. You know, they may look at us as little worms now, you know, but they're going to see our power. They're going to see it. And thou wast sanctified in us before them, so be thou magnified among them before us. And let them know thee, as we have known thee, that there is no power, no God, but only thou, O Yahweh outside. Okay, because there's only one God, and they're going to know that the Lord is dealing with us. Okay, the Lord's going to use us. The Lord's going to strengthen us in these last days, man. He's going to show his power, and it's going to be beautiful. Okay. Verse 6, show new signs. You check that, new signs, man. And make other strange wonders. Glorify thy hands and thy right arm, that thou mayest set forth thy wondrous works. The Lord's going to show his wondrous works, man. Raise up in the nation. Why is he saying raising up in the nation? Through the precepts we read. Okay, in the nation's righteous anger. And pour out wrath and take away the adversary and destroy the enemy. Woo. Raising up in the nation, pouring out wrath, taking away the adversary. Our number one adversary is Esau, Edom, and destroying the enemy. Hey, that's what we're waiting for, man. All praise to the Yahweh Hashem outside for that, man. Okay. Verse 8, sake the time short, remember the covenant, and let them declare thy wondrous works. We're going to declare the wondrous works. We're doing it now through the mouth of the prophets. Okay? Let him that escapeth be consumed by the rage of the fire. So it ain't no escaping, man. Ain't no escaping this judgment. And let them perish that oppress the people. Who's the number one oppressor? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. He's going to perish, man. Smiting asunder in the hands of the rulers of the heathen. And I say there is none other but we. Gather all the tribes of Jacob together and inherit thy them as from the beginning. All right, check this. Verse 12. O Yahweh, have mercy upon the people that is called by thy name. He's going to have mercy upon us. All right? And upon Israel, whom thou hast named thy firstborn. O be merciful unto Jerusalem, thy holy city, the place of rest. Fill Zion with thy unspeakable oracles, and thy people with thy glory. Man, check this. Verse 15, give testimony unto those that have possessed from the beginning, because the elect got this. The elect is going to get it. The elect, ultimately, is going to be out here preaching this word. From the beginning, and raise up prophets that have been in thy name. Okay? Where are the prophets? Lord willing, we're chosen. Where are the prophets? We're those, Lord willing, we're those men. Reward them that wait for thee. Okay? He said, reward them that wait for thee. You know, when you read Sirach 2, you know, a verse in there it says, woe to them that have lost patience. Okay? Woe, destruction. But the Lord is giving a reward to those that wait for the Lord. Okay, so you're carnal as hell if you're not waiting for the Lord. Reward them that wait for thee, and let thy prophets be found faithful. We're going to be found faithful in these last days. We got to pray for it. That's why we got to speak life. Okay? O Lord, hear the prayer of thy servants, according to the blessing of Aaron over thy people, that all they which dwell upon the earth may know that thou art Yahweh, the eternal power. All praise to Yahweh Shem outside for that, man. With that, I'm going to end it right there, man. Lord willing, this was edifying. The water to Yahweh Shem outside, another day to come out here and prophesy the downfall of this wicked-ass kingdom. So with that, I want to give all praises glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushua, Ba'Shem, Wakak Kadash, the ones so apostles, our elders, a great millstone. Much respect to you brothers out there. Let's preach this word in truth and sincerity throughout the world corners of the earth. Tabernacle David, the hopeful elect, and the speckled bird of one say Shalom. And a ball. Shalom.